Well, hello. It's during the meanwhilst 3. I back with a slightly different and completely unexpected video. Why though, Nicholas? Are you further interrupting my Tuesday with two videos in a day? Well, this morning, Fujifilm held one of their summits. You know, like Tim Cook and Apple's WWDC and product announcements, only without all the production qualities and hype. Well, maybe. See, this one was a little different in that it was surrounded in hype, as it was expected to be and was. The announcement of probably Fujifilm's most important camera, the latest X100 model, the X100V1 or 6. It's, well, surprise, surprise, the 6th generation of their incredibly popular fixed lens kind of street / documentary camera, and one so hyped by the hipster and TikTok communities that getting one of the last generation was nigh on impossible. In fact, if you could get one at cost price, you could flip it overnight for, a really tasty profit. Something usually seen in the supercar world, really, with like rare Ferraris and things. In fact, I think there are still people on the waiting list for the 5. Now, I wouldn't know if they'll get first dibs or transferred on to the new waiting list, probably. Now, when the rumours of this camera were first coming out with the touted 40 megapixel sensor and IBIS, I must confess I was interested for about a day before I realised I'd have absolutely no use for the camera, and so would be getting one just for the sake of it, and perhaps being a little seduced, by that hype, maybe. Anyway, now the camera has been announced. It really, really holds no appeal for me at all, and here is why. I think Fujifilm have really missed a trick here. They should have made this a purely stills camera, no video at all, and maybe even introduced one with a mono-only sensor, an X100M, maybe, something like that. And while the newer high-resolution sensor and the inclusion of IBIS are welcome, the fact that Fujifilm has persevered with the ancient NP126S battery, that's right, is for me a mistake. That battery was seriously underpowered already, and now it's being asked to operate, a power-hungry IBIS system and process massive raw files as well as handling video. I can't see how it can be power efficient, really, and surely the newer and larger battery now being used in the majority of Fujifilm's cameras would have been a better choice. Also, they've stuck with a slower SD card format, and there's only one slot at that. Now, I'd like to have seen an upgrade to CF Express Type B, enabling a higher burst rate along with a bigger buffer. But that would have definitely meant a step up to that larger battery, and Fujifilm probably didn't want to compromise the new camera's, bulk or lack, thereof. As even with IBIS, the chassis is only around 1 millimeter thicker than the older model. I think they've kind of found themselves stuck between a rock and a hard place and produced a camera that, while undoubtedly beautiful to look at and an ergonomic dream in the hand, it lacks where it really counts. A camera with ultimate usability. So for me anyway, I'm out. Despite the hype surrounding the range, I think Fujifilm really has missed the target here. Now, you may disagree, and that's absolutely fine, but I think they should have gone head to head with Leica here and made something of superlative quality for street photographers. At a half of or a third of a price, of a Leica M, whatever it is now, 11 or 12. Goodness only knows. Anyway, sorry for this little short interruption, but there we go. I'm not going to get a Fujifilm X100V1, and those are my reasons why. Anyway, now go and watch my video about ancient screw-in lenses. All right, ta-da.